Hello pharma aspirants, welcome to PharmaAcharya. In today's video, we are taking a deep dive into the fascinating journey of a drug molecule right from its origin in a research laboratory to the moment it reaches the hands of a patient. We will explore every major milestone in the drug's life cycle from discovery and development all the way through the clinical trials, regulatory approvals, and commercial manufacturing. So, if you are a B Pharm or M Pharm student or a pharma graduate preparing to step into the pharmaceutical industry or working as a pharma professional inside the pharmaceutical industry, this video is for you. To gain a complete picture of how the world of medicine truly works from molecule to medicine, let's get into the video. Here we try to segregate the life cycle of the drug molecule into the different sections to learn. Every medicine we take begins its journey as a mere idea, a spark of hope born from deep scientific curiosity. The process starts with drug discovery, where researchers identify a potential target and a new chemical entity is crafted through countless experiments in the lab. Once synthesized in research and development laboratories, this molecule must prove its worth in preclinical studies, where its safety and efficacy are tested in cells and animals. If it shows promise, an investigational new drug application is filed, seeking permission to enter the realm of human testing. From there, the molecule walks the rigorous path of clinical development, undergoing multiple phases of human trials to confirm its effectiveness and safety. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, formulation scientists work tirelessly in pharmaceutical R&D to transform this molecule into a stable, effective dosage form. As success unfolds, efforts shift to commercial manufacturing development, ensuring the drug can be produced at scale with consistency and quality. Then comes the critical step of regulatory submission, where all the data is presented to authorities for approval. Finally, after years of dedication and innovation, the drug reaches the stage of market launch, making its way into hospitals, pharmacies, and ultimately into the hands of patients who need it most. This is not just a science, it's a symphony of discovery, perseverance, and impact. In the upcoming videos, we will explore each step of the drug development life cycle in detail, one stage at a time. Drug discovery begins with one critical question: what is the root cause of a disease and how can we target it to restore health? The process starts with target identification, pinpointing biological molecules like enzymes, receptors, or proteins that play a key role in the disease mechanism. These targets are the entry points for drug action because activating or deactivating them with a chemical molecule can help bring the body back to its natural balance. This cutting-edge research is carried out in R&D centers, university laboratories, and pharma innovation hubs, where scientists use advanced tools like combinatorial chemistry, in silico modeling, and high-throughput screening to identify promising lead compounds. But identifying a target is just the beginning. The real challenge lies in isolating and optimizing a drug molecule that is not only potent and selective but also has favorable ADME properties. Alongside this, early studies are conducted to evaluate toxicity profiles because safety is just as important as efficacy. This is the first step in a long and fascinating journey from molecule to medicine. Once a lead molecule is identified, it undergoes structural modification based on structure-activity relationship studies to optimize its biological activity and improve key properties such as solubility, metabolic stability, and overall efficacy. Here's the summary of the guidelines related to the drug discovery and new chemical entity identification. We are going to explore the area of ICH and all the regulatory guidelines in a separate dedicated video series. So just take a snapshot of this slide and have a basic information of the respective step. Lead molecule identification itself is a critical step, but we are about to enter into another step where even more challenges appear: synthesis. To synthesize the molecule that screened could be even more critical. It involves many challenging questions like purity, yield, number of steps, and also the environmental impact as well. During organic synthesis of any compound, there are many byproducts which can be considered as impurities, and sometimes the product is converted into polymorphs as well. Isolating a pure drug after passing all these hurdles could be a great challenge for the researchers. Now the molecule is synthesized at a lab scale. For the preliminary evaluation, after that impurities were characterized and polymorphs were identified during the stability analysis. During the lab scale production, they are synthesized in very smaller quantities that meets the testing requirements of the same. Lab scale batches must be scaled up into the larger size batches to increase the quantity of the drug. Scaling up of a compound synthesized in a laboratory is a brutal process where we come across many challenges like impurities, reproducibilities, etc. Scaling up process is to check the feasibility and challenges involved. Early synthesis R&D aligns with the regulatory expectations for process validation and documentation during scale-up. The guidelines related to the synthesis of the molecule of interest are listed in the given table. Please take a snapshot of this for your future reference. Key takeaways from this video are basic knowledge about the drug development life cycle, drug discovery process, new chemical entity identification, synthesis of the new drug identified, and the guidelines related to all of them. Since the drug development life cycle is such a vast and detailed process, I have decided to break it down into a series of short focused videos. Each week we will explore one critical stage. So stay patient, stay curious, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any part of this informative journey. By the end of this series, you will have a complete understanding of how a drug goes from molecule to medicine. Thank you.